This poor fucking dog. Jesus Christ. What a dickhead. Can't believe that. Occasionally, I put Ari in the car. That's with like all the window down and it's not like 90 degrees out. It is way too hot for dogs. A little crack over there, jeez. Mean. And we're here. One of the first stops for the car is the machine shop. Hell yeah. I am absolutely losing my freaking mind. There is just so many things that has to do with building a car, especially a car of the caliber that I'm building. I literally had no idea what I was getting myself into when I started this build. You know, it's very easy to watch YouTube and see videos of other people and young kids just picking up this craft and doing it so fast and so well and just seeing just great things online. But, you know, it really does attest to the skill level of these people that you have no idea the level that is required to do this type of thing. I am just so overwhelmed in general by everything that it's taking me to do this. There's just a lot of research. There's a lot of things that I don't understand, especially things that I thought I understood that I realized I didn't understand. And then there's a learning curve there where you have to learn. You have to learn what you're doing and you have to do it correctly. You know, everything, especially in these high performance cars, is like a chain, and if there's any weak links in anything, you're destined for failure at some point. You see a lot of people build a lot of cars very cheaply. They use very cheap parts. They do the notorious eBay turbo kit, you know, for $500,000, and you see them on with these videos online of them doing all these funny things, and it looks great, you know, but that's not really what goes on behind the scenes to make these vehicles a reality. There's just a lot of hard work. There's just a lot of research that it takes to do it correctly, and I'm trying to do this correctly. I'm trying to do this the best of my ability, and my ability keeps changing. You know, I keep learning, and I keep upping the bar over and over and over. You know, simple fact, I could have gotten a journal bearing turbo, but I realized that journal bearings don't last longer as dual ball bearings, nor do they have as much power. So I had to have a dual ball bearing turbo with a billet wheel, and you know, that cost more money, and I've constantly been doing that over and over, and I've been finding out that a lot of these changes that I'm making to the car cost a lot of money when it comes to the supporting mods that reinforces these parts. So today, man, and most days, I've given myself a headache because of the amount of stuff that I'm getting involved in. Anyways, so today was an interesting day. Got a lot of stuff done for the car, but I'm at one of those points where I just want to bang my head against the wall. But the reality is I'm so deep into this car right now, mentally, financially, spiritually, that I'm seeing it through. You know what I mean? There is no backing out. All there is completion, and there's still a lot of work to be done, and still a lot of learning about the work that needs to get done. And that's the part that frustrates me the most, is I have to study, I have to read, I have to learn in order to do a lot of the work on the car that I'm about to do. Anyways, it's been an interesting journey. You know, it'll be interesting to see how I feel about everything when the car is built. But, you know, I just wanted to share that, you know, this stuff isn't easy. It's not easy, especially for someone that's never done it before. So I just wanted to put that out there to a lot of people that are thinking about doing stuff like this, that it requires a lot of work, a lot of money, and it's not simple. So anyways, so we're trying to do something a little different. I own a sand rail. It's right here, there. And a while ago I went to drive it and the carb was locked up and I ended up breaking my throttle cable, and basically I just need to remove my carb. So that's what I'm doing. As you can see here, I've just been kind of taking some bolts out to get the carb out so we can clean it up. And then I'm gonna have to get another throttle cable because I snapped it. I was down here giving it gas trying to get it to start and I just broke the freaking throttle cable. So we're gonna have to go to the auto parts store and get some cable and PB blaster to kind of put in the carb to kind of free it up, and then we're gonna blow out the needles, put it back together, and hopefully we'll be ready for a summer of sand railing. So next stop is going to be the auto parts store. Let me get this carb off real quick and we'll be good to go. I just got to unscrew fuel line and take off this throttle cable right here, and I think that's it. I think it's yeah, it's ready to come out. So I'm gonna do that and we're gonna get going. So we got the carb off, and what I did here was just covered the intake with just a plastic gallon bag and black electrical taped it around just to keep crap from falling in there. So I'm gonna remove this cable right here, and then we're gonna take this carb and we're gonna clean it out, man, because it's been sitting for some months, and I would like to take this for a rip, if you know what I mean. Gotta look at this tire, man. This tire needs some love and needs new tubes, and man, I can't wait to take it out. It's been a while. Last thing I did to it was added some audio to it, and haven't even hooked up the top light yet. So we're gonna get ready for some summer nights, man, for sure. We're gonna have some fun with this. All right, so a little small update. So we dropped the block off at the machinist with the head. They're cleaning the head and getting the head ready so I can pick it up for ceramic coating. We're waiting for the pistons in the mail now. Because we need to take the pistons with the head to get ceramic coated. So right now, as you just saw, I was just messing around with my sand rail. Got the carb off, going down to the local Napa. Gonna get some carb cleaner and maybe a rebuild kit. We'll see what the guy down there is a local dude, and I know him pretty well. He has another Volkswagen, and he knows everything about it. So I'm gonna talk to him and see what the best way about cleaning this carb out is gonna be, and get that going. But you know, kind of doing two things at once, trying to get my sand rail ready and build this car at the same time. Not a big deal, but just kind of something I always mess with is my sand rail. But anyways, so coming down here to Napa, gonna get to talking to this guy and figure out what I gotta do to get this carb unclogged. So anyways, not much. Gotta get the main caps and bolts out of the pile of parts at home and take them down to the machine shop. I talked to him earlier and he said he needed those in order to do anything. So I'm sure there's gonna be multiple trips to the machine shop. So next stop. All right, we're home. The car has some swimming flotation devices on top of it, but what we're doing right now is I've got this bucket of carb cleaner I just opened. Never seen it this big, but the boys at Napa always hook you up, right? So I went over here and I set my my carb for the sand rail right here. Gonna dump that in here and let it sit. I'm gonna flip it over and just let it soak for a couple of days. This is the rest of the stuff from the block. I've got these caps and bolts ready to take over the machine shop so they can get going on the block. And this is obviously the transmission for the car in this box. I'm just kind of using it to hold on to stuff. So we're gonna get this bucket set over here, and we're gonna let it set for a couple of days. I have to set the camera down. I don't even know where. Maybe I can set it right here. Let's see here. All right, that'll just have to work. It goes like that. Sorry, not the best filming, man. Not the best feeling. Carefully pour it in here. Back up. Woo! Okay. That's pretty neat. I don't know what you would put in here, but apparently it comes with a little bit of basket in there that you pull out. Put little parts in, I guess. But so there it is. So we're just gonna let it set. I'm gonna cover it. I'm not sure if this chemical is gonna evaporate or not, but I'm gonna leave the door cracked for a little bit and let it set. And I'm gonna flip it over a couple times every like 4 hours. And hopefully that'll kind of clean up all the grime. They're already starting to turn colors from all the dirt and stuff. So it'll be ready for the rebuild kit, which was $75. But sandrail should be good to rip after that. All it needs is a new throttle cable, a battery, some tubes. I've got some extra tubes laying around, but I can go to my guy at the tire shop and get that swapped out. So we'll come up with some cool content on that. But as for that, I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, here we are back in the original shitty place to make videos, the garage. So today was just basically another freaking day of waiting on parts and stuff. So, you know, went to the machine shop, talked to Justin over there, dropped off the block, dropped off the head. He's cleaning in the head for us. He actually gave me a call and said I didn't have the caps and bolts, or I think that's what, I forgot what they're called. These things. He needs these and not the bushings or anything. I got new bushings coming, but he needs these in order to start whatever the hell he's doing, getting it ready to be bored and everything. So anyways, so I had to get, great, I'm dirty already. I had to get these together in a box, so I'm gonna make another trip over there to him. A couple goodies came in the mail. Gosh, this crap got, I'm just gonna wipe it all over this box. We've got the fuel injectors from Fuel Injector Development, and I bought them through a friend for a really good price. He's got an account with them, and here they are. 2000cc injectors. I thought I was getting 2200s, but I guess I was getting 2000s, which will be more than enough. And I'm just going to go over the injector flows with you. So 4 injectors. The first one was 2174cc at 43.5 psi. The second one was 2175. The third one was 2175, and the fourth one is a 2181. Clearly an alpha male injector. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order 3 more sets of injectors, and I'm gonna get the alpha male out of each package and have 4 alpha male injectors. Now, all joking aside, it'd be kind of funny, but you know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I think they're, like I just said, let me just confirm that they're 2000cc. It said somewhere, maybe on the front of this deal. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure they're just 2000cc. Yeah, FID 2000cc. Okay, so anyways, so those came out pretty good, over 2100cc. So, secondly, we got the ECU with Honda already installed. Now this has got to get shipped off to a guy that's gonna wire it for, gosh, what are they called? Now, whenever I think about stuff and I don't know what it's called, it's because this stuff is all so new to me, and I haven't been doing this stuff long at all, and I'm not very knowledgeable. So let me just think for a second. What are they? Distributor on plugs. Distributor on plugs. So that's set up. There's going to be a wire that goes in this deal. He's going to wire that up, and he's going to make a little harness, or he has harnesses that he sells, as well as a harness for the boost by gear. So I need to look for the boost by gear solenoid real quick with you. And another thing I got in the mail is this lovely intake manifold. Not sure if I recorded that yet. As well as AEM fuel rail with a regulator on it, and a gauge, and I actually have this little bit of bracket that raises this up so it clears. Got a little sticker collection going on. Now, where did that go? Oh, okay, there it is. So this has got to go tomorrow. This Mac Boost by Gear solenoid. So I'm gonna get that together with my ECU, and I'm gonna ship that, pay that invoice tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get these guys, these caps and bolts, over to the machine shop, as well as these oil squirter plugs, just plug the oil squirters, because we're going forged pistons, and they're not gonna need them anymore. And it's about time to complete what we're doing here. And I did have a little trusty bag. Maybe I'll get it out of the trash real quick. That's what I did before. I just, you know, I drink a lot of Powerade. I just used one of these bags. Let me switch hands. Switch hands real quick. And what we're doing here is just letting the carburetor sit. Sorry if I shake the camera. I'm not really good at doing all this, but so we're gonna swap this over really lightly so it doesn't splash me. It splashed my nice. Oh god, I already. Okay, so this bag's not clearly gonna get holes in it because I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, one-handed, of course. All right, so just kind of let that set there. Just kind of open the throttle a little bit. Which way does it go? Which way does it go? This way. Just trying to get that fluid in there. Just kind of move it around a little bit. Okay, so this will be good for night. All right, so tomorrow will be my second trip. And I was trying to figure out earlier how many trips is it going to take for me to complete the mission of the car to the machine shop. Tomorrow will be my second mission to the machine shop. So yeah, we're just gonna go there, drop off these caps and bolts, drop off the oil plugs, or the oil squirter plugs, ship the ECU tomorrow. And we're waiting for the pistons in the mail so we can take them to get ceramic coated. And as soon as this will be trip number 3, we're on trip number 3 to the machine shop, we'll be picking up the head, which will be all nice and clean and ready to go to the coating to get coated, along with the oil pump, turbo, downpipe, and various things. So anyways, not much stuff going on, just waiting for more parts. Got beautiful axles down here. Let me show you those. So, ooh, these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous by Insane Shafts. These are just beautiful. These are just gorgeous freaking shafts, man. My friend was trying to tell me to go with the cheap O'Reilly's ones, but man, these are thick and they look really well made. I mean, they're just freaking gorgeous. So this is what I want on my car, not some cheap used ones or stock ones. And I don't know how this fell, but the kids were in the garage the other day, so this is. I'm gonna show you how this looks real quick. I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is for my oil pressure, my air fuel, and my boost gauge. And it's actually gonna sit, and I was worried it was gonna sit in a place in this car. Well, it was too high. But actually, this is a really good spot for it. Switch cameras again. Sorry, not a film photographer. So, this just goes in there. I think I might just actually glue it in, man. It just looks really nice. I don't know if you can tell from my angle, but it just looks perfect. I'm not quite sure what's going to go where. I think air fuel will go in the middle. Boost can go right here, and oil pressure will be the one that's all the way down there that I would probably see the most. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to see the most, but this actually looks pretty good. Glue and screw this in just like that. Gosh, yeah, just will you stay right there, please? God, that looks nice, man. I dig it, man. And here's the steering wheel. Still haven't done the shift linkage yet. I'm gonna wait till we get the engine and transmission in the car to do that. But man, this car just feels good. I can't wait to get this on the road. Get the brace back there. Anyways, I don't want to just mumble on and on, so I'm gonna cut it right now and put this video up. Again, I'm not a good video editor. I'm not a good video maker. I'm just trying to show you guys my story in making this car. So I'm sorry there's gonna be a lot of improvements on my film skills over time, but thank you for bearing with me, and please like and subscribe to me. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop a message. I don't seem to be getting much messages. I guess I have like 1,000 views on my video, or a couple of them, but I can't imagine why I haven't been getting any messages. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, eventually I will be famous. Anyways, have a good night.